What the hell? This is not the vanilla game. I thought I ran the game without mods this time. Oh wait, it's vanilla. Expanded. Ha! Greetings everyone, today I, King Noobert, will be giving you people who watch this a small guide covering the basics of Vanilla Expanded. Most of it, seriously, these guys are insane. There's 44 Vanilla Expanded mods, it's literally a DLC in its own right. And now before we start, here is a movie style credit roll of every freaking author who worked on this. In this video, we will be talking about the three major categories of Vanilla Expanded. Vanilla Furniture Expanded and its subcategories, Vanilla Weapons and Armor Expanded and its subcategories, Vanilla Factions Expanded, and Storytellers. It's just that if we make a full-blown guide on the entire mod collection, it may last up to an hour. Yes, that much content in this. Starting with Vanilla Furniture Expanded, we have all the subcategories: Medical Module, Security, Farming, Production, and Power. See what I meant? In 1 hour, these are not all the modules either. There's just so much. Starting with Vanilla Furniture Expanded, or Base, as the cool kids call it. This mod adds a bunch of cool items to build at command. Ever wanted to place a lamp on the end table? Now you can! For only 30 wood, steel, or stone, with 20 pieces of steel, you can have your own lamp end table. There's also a bigger air conditioner unit, which is more effective than the smaller version. There's new beds you can build. Hate someone? Give them a rough and uncomfortable slab bed. It's like the floor, but elevated. Prefer the simple approach? Use the simple bed instead. Definitely better than that awful slab bed, that's for sure. Want to pamper your pawns? Use the royal poster bed. It's a bed fit for a king and queen alike. Comes with gold inlaid posters. Extremely beautiful, a true luxury. Don't want to pamper your colonists, yet still want them to sleep soundly at night? Use an ergonomic bed instead. Designed for a good night's sleep, this bed will rest up your pawns fast. Also has a double version. Enough about beds, what about some lighting? There's an outdoor lamp which can only be placed outdoors, obviously, with a light radius of 20 cells. That's a lot! Want a better lamp inside that won't break the roof? Use the modern lamp. That has a light radius of 16 cells, and there's much more. But I think you came to watch a guide, not an advertisement. So let us move on to the medical module. The modules are way smaller than the base versions. They just add more content where there wasn't. There's a new surgical table, which is just slightly better than a normal bed for operations. There's a cryosleep suspender that helps pawns heal and slows the degeneration of wounds. Warning, might cause a lesser version of cryosleep sickness. There's also a drip stand that helps delivering lost fluids to a patient. Helps the immune system of a colonist and blood loss recovery. Needs to be placed next to the bed like a vital monitor. Only works for hospital beds. Normal beds won't get any benefit. If you want even more chances of succeeding operations, use the Vitals Control Center. Monitor the vitals of several patients. Immunity, surgical success chance, and medical 10 quality are all upped when this is around. Once again, only works for hospital beds or surgical tables. There's even sterile walls. Helps creating a clean room. Lastly, there's also a research sound counter. Increases research by 1%. Sounds useless, but it stacks up to 20 times for a 20% bonus. Security. Now this mod adds a lot of security items for any stage of the game. From traps such as bear traps, chem fuel barrels, cavalry spikes, barbed wire, bear traps, some will snare enemies. Those smaller enemies will likely escape unharmed, and larger enemies will simply crush the trap. Chem fuel barrels explode when shot, covering an area with fire as well. Cavalry spikes are barbed wire, harm those who try to pass them, though cavalry spikes may break. There's Ballista that fires bolts, catapults that hurl rock chunks at a great distance to crush enemies. Military turrets that use steel as ammo for some reason, flame turrets that burn everything in front of it. Do be aware though, there are AI controlled, so friendly fire may occur. You can even dig trenches, which give an amazing amount of cover, but take away a bit of accuracy and range. HMG complexes, heavy machine guns mounted on sandbags for cover that can be manned. Actual artillery cannons that are even capable of shooting other areas in the world. Centric guns, which are just AI Gatling guns. Ammo crates to reduce weapon cooldowns for your soldiers. floor turrets that hide underground until activation, even barriers that restrict into the floor. Double autocannons, rocket turrets, landmines, EMP cannons, charge railguns, and even shield generators. This module has a ton of stuff for your space security-wise.
Hey, Noob. Have you seen the others anywhere?
No, I haven't seen the others anywhere. But I do have these cool human leather socks I've been working on, yeah?
Wait, human leather?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, I need to get out of
There's
here.
too much.
Farming module. This module adds more plant box variations for all stages of the game. Planter boxes for the start, and even ones that can be constructed like walls for optimal use. They do not provide any fertility bonus, but can be built underground. There's a draggable hydroponics basin that works like a wall construct too. It allows for stuff like this. Even spacer-level artificial ecosystems which can even grow trees and devil strand. There's also scarecrows to shoo away small animals in the radius of 10 cells. An animal feeder, food stored in it, will not deteriorate even if outside. Sprinklers that provide water to nearby plants, enhancing their growth. Production module. This module adds a bunch of production-related stuff. For example, an assembly bench that allows to produce components, fabrication cabinets, taller cabinets, kitchen sinks, and more. These cabinets and sink increases work speed by 10% per table. They stack twice except the sink. Can't stack sinks. There's an electric drug lab, butcher table, stonecutter table, which work 50% faster than normal variants. A fueled early game smelter coming up last on the furniture modules. Power! Industrial level chem fuel and wood generators 3x3 and give lots of power. This also adds a new power source, one that is immune to solar flares. Gas! Helixian gas. Extract the gas from a geyser using a Helixian gas pump stored in tanks. Use pipes to connect it with other machines such as a Helixian gas generator immune to solar flares. Comes with an industrial version. There's also a gas heater and a gas cooler. An interesting thing is that the gas cooler has no heat output and has 4 outputs that are also gas sun lamp. There's even a chem fuel pump to extract chem fuel from underground pockets, a smaller version of a battery, a bigger battery, an advanced battery, a tidal generator, and even a nuclear reactor. Starting with vanilla armor expanded. Let's move straight to the juicy stuff. There's light plate armor, which makes your colonists minus 12% slower, but provides good defense. Plate shoulder pads, shoulder protection, provides no speed penalty. Chest plate made out of metal, provides defense against most damage, but gives a large negative 20% speed debuff. Ooh. Bionic legs can help you mitigate the speed debuffs. Chainmail, a less protective, more speed version of the chest plate. A bulletproof vest, extremely strong against sharp damage, but vulnerable to blunt and heat. A ghillie suit for your stealth needs also exists, though it provides little to no protection at all. A hazmat suit completely defends against any toxic and psychic effects. Screw you, Psychcast, can't make me puke. And now, for the most epic gear, light marine armor and heavy marine armor. Brother, get the flamer, the heavy flamer. Best part though is that there's also plate gloves and boots. Same for the marine set. Finally, about time. Seriously, why the hell ain't this an actual vanilla thing? For your information, pawns with cataphract armor, like full cataphract armor, are walking barefoot. Get them toes out. Do tell in the comments section if you agree with this, toe warriors. Now for vanilla weapons expanded. Want to throw rocks? Check throwing rocks. Axes, battle axes, hammers, halberds, crossbows, all of it is there. Whips to whip your slaves, literally shovels to garden and mine with, pickaxes cause dwarfs, batons for their prison wardens, wrenches for construction and deconstruction, cleaver to butcher, scalpel for surgeries, a compound bow for you Far Cry fans, and even popular guns. The Uzi, a variant of the AK service rifle, AR as battle rifle, AUG as carbine, Dragunov as a marksman rifle, and the legendary Noob Murderer, the trick shot rifle. The AWP features as the anti-material rifle. There's 2 more modules, laser and quick draw. Check them out. It's time to move on to the next and final part. Factions and storytellers. So far, there are 4 extra factions, but have 3. Why? Because I'm evil. Mwahaha. The medieval faction, the settlers faction, the Insectoid faction. Starting with the medieval faction. Tech level is somewhere between tribals and outlanders. The mod allows to experience a proper medieval siege. To the base generation is a massive, towering fortress with more buildings inside. Create your own vineyard, sell wine. There's even extra items and weapons like kite shields, heavy crossbows, and maces. This faction comes with Vineyard Medieval. This guy allows for a balanced medieval playthrough. Let me repeat this. He allows for it. He allows. It's allowed. Now, it's not guaranteed. As instead of outlanders and pirates, aka people with guns, more Neolithic and medieval kingdoms will appear instead, though this only happens if you select him at the start. He can't magic away existing pirates. Feel a bit of the western side. Meet the settlers. These guys bring the high to noon. Being a gang of bandits, it's all about the Wild West, them theme here. There's the good old double barrel shotgun, a double action revolver, and even a hunting rifle with a touch of tomahawk and a dynamite yeehaw. There's also bandanas, flat caps, and sombreros that provide social bonuses. Sombreros for you combat extended folks. There's also the great dress and vest for your special people, as those increase social impact, and there's even Chemshine, which is made out of chem fuel. To me, though, sounds like drinking raw fuel. There's a bunch of Western-themed furniture, such as a bar stool and the famous saloon door. There's even a chem room, a plant that grows chem fuel. It also adds more stuff, like Chemshine, drunk muffalos. This also adds a storyteller, Diego Dyer. Bounty hunters will appear, and more caravan missions, and even more drunk muffalos. And this guy, it is the opposite of Cassandra. Things will start dire, but get significantly better over time. Moving on to Insectoids. Let's start with Empress Evil. Yes, bug storyteller. She doesn't believe in good, only bad stuff will happen, and even the good stuff that will are only there because bad stuff is bound to follow. The mod also adds insectoid hives to the map with new bug units and plasma weaponry. Scatterguns shoot shards of molten metal. Plasma chainsaw, plasma beam rifles, and plasma piercers. Adds spider silk, royal jelly, and more. However, beware, this mod adds strong insectoid units, royal mega spiders, giga locusts, mega speeds, and even an insectoid queen. Beware the queens, they can appear in a giant infestation, which is a new event. They produce lava, and they do it fast. After a while, a larva will go into a metamorphosis state, turning into a different insect. There's no telling which. And you can also create your own insects. You'll purchase genomes for bioengineering. It can result in good creatures like caterpillars, adorable bugs that will nuzzle you, to even gigalocusts. Thank you for watching this video. Do tell us if you liked it, and we hope that we gave you enough information. Remember to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We even have a Patreon. Here's another video and another. Click on it. Sell us your soul.